For this album you will need chipboard pieces. I had regular 11 by 8.5 size chipboard pieces, and I got a couple of them for our cover. So I cut these pieces in 5 by 11. So we got two 5 by 11, and when we have the leftover piece, I cut that piece 5 by 3.5, which will be our spine. So these three pieces we are going to assemble for our cover. So for that I got two of the regular size paper, which is 8.5 by 11, and then I cut one piece which is 8 by 8.5. So let's assemble this one. So we need a scoring tape or any kind of glue you can use. So I'm not sure you can see full page from this angle, but I'll try my best to show you. So these two pieces, the big pieces will be end and this one will be in the middle. So what we'll do, just stick them together first, and then we will assemble that chipboard part. I'm trying my best to give this tutorial, and I'm really not good at giving tutorials, but some of the friends from a Facebook page requested to make this album. And then I'll just stick on this side like that, so it will be more synchronized. And then first we'll stick that small part on this page first, and then we will stick this together. And I just wanted to tell you, my friend Rosa Kelly, she gives really wonderful tutorial on any kind of album, folios and all. So please check her channel. She's just awesome lady. She gives really detailed tutorials. So check that. And then we will assemble this one. So almost alright. So this big piece like that, we got it like that, and then we can stick our pieces here like this. I'll show you. Like this. So I will stick them all and I'll come back. So here how it look like, and now we will fold these sides. So first of all we'll just cut all the corners like this. Since this is a small album, like width wise, you feel like you are cutting so much inside, so that's fine. Like you just get this triangle only. First time if you are making, you feel like something is wrong, but it's okay. This one going to inside, and we will cover all the inside pages, of course. So we'll just keep cutting all these sides. Make it as straight as possible, as this angle is really weird, and I just have to focus on my camera too, so my this line is not very straight, but you can even get a scale and like this thing, and you can just pencil mark it, or you can just use the cutter if you really want the straight line. Okay, now we just need to fold this like that, this side first and then this side, whatever side comes first, doesn't matter, whatever side comes first. So you can see all these scoring kind of marks, so just fold this one, or yeah, just fold this, and if you can feel, as you can see, you can feel the chipboard part somewhere here, and you can just need, and then you just need to cut it like that on both sides, and then fold the other side, and again you can see like that, and then, or whatever easiest way you can find, just cut these corners. My way is little weird. Okay, so now you just need to simply fold all these parts inside nicely, nice and tight. Make a crispy edge. Okay, so I will stick all these parts and I'll be back. So now our album is looking like this. So next step is optional for us, but I just started doing this. Usually I use this kind of painter step, but not in blue color, of course, in white color or any light color if it's available. But today I'm going to use a washi tape. So I have this tape here, so let's get little bit wider tape from this pack. It gives really cute effect on the edges, borders, and you can hide all these sharp corners or something picking out from this cuttings we just did, those corners, I mean this part. So let's use this tape first. So what I do first, I need to find out the end. It's always hard for me to find the end of such tapes. Okay, so carefully open it because these tapes are very delicate, sometimes it rip off. So what I do, I just simply start from this end, keep ½ inch outside, and then before you start, just open all tapes because it's really hard to stick at once. So just open it like that and keep ½ inch distance outside both sides, so it will be easy to fold in. So open it like that. And now carefully put your album on the middle of the tape because we need to fold the other side in. Okay, so this is and then cut, keeping ½ inch or 1 inch distance, and just cut right there. And now you need to make a triangle cut right here too. And keep all these small pieces. If something is peeking through, you can easily use these tips, and they melt or they seamlessly stick. And then you need to cut little slits right here where you are folding your album. So I'm just turning it around, and then I'm just making a slit like that. And I just don't want to cut these triangles. I'm simply going to just stick it like this. Like that. This part looks like this. You can see how cute, right? And then I will finish all the borders and be back. Okay, now what I did, I just used this shipping tape, just this one, to bind these folds. Not the bind, but you need to make them strong and secure. Usually people use toilet paper, or you can use fabric, or even cheesecloth will work. Since particularly for me, I'm going to use bulky pages in there, so I need that spine really strong. So what I did, I just used shipping tape to secure and make it strong, and then after that I used another piece of the washi tape inside. So this one inside and outside on those folds, and then simply just stick it like that. Oh, then just like here I did, we will use this tape again on the other side. Like this, and just fold this excess of the washi tape part, just fold in, and then this is how it will look. Okay, I could use black paper here. I don't have black enough cardstock to make whole cover, so I used a white piece of paper to bind this cover, but inside I'm going to use all black matting papers. We'll put this aside for a while, and again I'm going to use a piece of chipboard here, not like a cardstock, but if you have a very strong cardstock you can use it, but I wanted to keep these covers sturdy and heavy. Our original chipboard piece was not that thick, so I got Graphic 45 chipboard in black color. It's very nice and thick. You can see the thickness. I'll show you the original cardstock we have used. It's almost double thickness. You can see. right here. I'm not sure, but I'm trying my best to show you. Anyway, this black paper, this black cardstock, this black chipboard piece is thicker, so we need 4.5 by 10 3/4. So just get this 10 3/4 first. And then we will get 4.5. And we need 2 of these pieces. This is really heavy cardstock, so you can see how hard to cut this one. And for the spine we need just a piece of 4.5. Then we'll just put it aside. And now I will stick this on top of. Then we'll stick this like that here. One here, one this, then here, and this goes right there. Alright, and inside I will use black cardstock to cover inside, so I'll be back. So this is how our album is looking right now. Pretty cute, right? See, and it is sturdy because of double chipboard we have used here. And now the best part is making spine, so let's get started. So get your scoring board, it's must for this part. And I got a piece of cardstock which is 9 by 4 3/4, since our this height is 4 3/4, so we got that height, and we need to make 3 pages. I don't make more than that. 3 pages are enough, but all 3 pages are going to be bulky, so we are making sure in between 2 pages there is enough distance. So I am marking it on 3 1/4, and then we are scoring every half inch. We are making 5 lines including this one, so 2, 3, 4 and a 5. So our scoring is on 3/4 inch, then 1 1/4 inch, then 1 3/4 inch, then 2 1/4 inch, and then 2 3/4 inch. And again we need that large distance which is 3/4 distance. So we are making our next line which is 3 1/2, and then again we are scoring 5 lines including this line on every half inch mark. So 4, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, and then again we need 3/4 inch, so we are marking 6 1/4, and again our 5 lines, 2 which is on 6 3/4, then 7 1/4, then 7 3/4, and then 8 1/4. and then 9 inches, which is our 3/4 distance. So let's get folding. So what we will do, this is a little bit different fold. I will show you after folding how it will look. So you need to fold this part first. So you need to make 2 valleys, like one is like that, you can see, and then second, okay, and then our 3/4 gap, and then another valley, and then make one more. So you can easily see right here. I hope you can see on this black paper. So you can see. So we have 2 valleys, then our this 3/4 inch gap, then 2 valleys, now 3/4 inch gap. Now keep going. Alright, so you can see it looks like this. Right, so we are putting our scoring tape in between these valleys, and we'll see how it will look, and I'll show you why I did this thing, this kind of spine. Since, as mentioned, I'm making bit bulky pages inside, I needed some kind of sturdiness, definitely. And now we will start sticking them. Just make sure they are down very well. Alright, so you can see our spine is looking like this, okay. And now we will stick this in the middle right here, like that. Okay, so use your scoring tape again on the back. Most probably I'm using scoring tape on each of these parts, so it will stay sturdy. If you want, you can use again twag paper, right? That's how it's pronounced. Twag paper, cheesecloth, or regular fabric to make it more secure. I'm sorry, I'm just not being very organized or professional here. I'm just doing my job done, but you can do nicely. And now take this off, and since I cut these by hand, I'll just fold excess of this stickiness inside on the edges. this, and then stick on the middle. Make sure you are putting it properly. Once you stick, it's stuck. You cannot help it if you make any mistake. Okay, like that. So make sure it stick nice and neat. So these spines, what I'm going to do, I have cut all the chipboards here, 3 pages, you can see. All are 10 and 3/4 by 4.5, and these we are going to stick inside these pages. These spine. Okay, so let's stick them. Again, we need this scoring tape on both sides this time. So make sure this is 1/2 inch scoring tape, but if you have little smaller than this, that's fine. Even the 1/4 inch works well, or you can simply use hot glue or Fabri-Tac. And between those 2 spines, I stick these pages using sticky tape, scoring tape here, and you can see all 3 pages are nicely stick inside this album. And now we are going to decorate this album very nicely. And right now it looks like very simple and easy 3-page album, but it will be very interesting since we are creating some hidden pages, pockets, and all those things, and all the good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.